it was interesting in the case of Jerry, who was in a delicate position. Had he been grabbed by the authorities before he surfaced in a carefully choreographed situation, it could have it ended his freedom, really. We arranged for him to travel together with Sandy, and we met clandestinely in a Greenwich Village coffee house, and sat together, figuring out exactly how we were going to organize this surfacing and his campaign. So, yes, it was a bit cloak and dagger, you could say, quite an adventure. It's worth considering the times. This is especially useful now. In 1973 to 77, when our amnesty campaign was going on, the anti-war movement held the high ground. By that time, massive opposition to the war had taken place. The Pentagon Papers had surfaced, and the general population was quite sympathetic to war resistors. And that made a big difference in terms of what we could do, the risks we could take, how we could appeal confidently, both to the general public and through the media. It's quite a contrast to the way things are today, but it also reflects how I feel about our possibilities for changing the direction of the country today. Just as a comparison, students today who protest genocide against Palestinians by Israel and with U.S. support, we are called anti-Semitic, which of course is preposterous. Not only is a very significant percentage of those who oppose the genocide Jewish, but it's clear that the same opposition to genocide in Palestine is what progressive people were fighting for during the Hitler period. But, there's a mood that was generated by the Biden administration that any opposition to Israel was anti-Semitic. We've been mobilizing intensively and massively over that. And as of today, it's about 2/3 of the general public in the United States, according to polls, is opposed to the genocide campaign, is calling for a ceasefire and calling for an end to U.S. aid for Israel. So what we are basically finding is the same dynamic. If you protest, if you find ways to debunk the official narrative and reach out to the people directly, you can change minds and eventually change policy. And that's what we've been doing for a long time now.